My name is Daniel Wilson, and I chose Texas and California for my state statute project. I chose them because I live in California. My mom is from Texas. Both of these states are ranked in the top 5 states recognized for human trafficking cases. They both border Mexico, so that's why. 38% of all calls into the National Trafficking Resource Center originate in Texas. On a typical weekend, approximately 188 girls under the age of 18 are commercially sexually exploited through sex ads. Dallas, El Paso, and Houston appear to be on the hooks. Texas Penal Code 20A is broken down into 2 subsections: prostitution, section 43, and trafficking on children, section 21 and 22. Under section 43, it is further broken down to include online activities. Texas penalties for human trafficking can include fines, restitution, and prison sentences. A prison sentence can be a minimum of 10 years for sex trafficking of children to 20 years for sexual servitude of an adult. The terms can increase to life in prison when other crimes such as sexual abuse and kidnapping are added to the crime. California Penal Code 236.1 is broken down into 3 sections. 236.1a deals with forced labor or services. 236.1b deals with human trafficking for the purpose of pimping, child pornography, or extortion. 236.1c deals with minor engaged in commercial sex. With 236.1a and b, certain elements of the crime have to be proven, and they are being derived from the personal liberty or violated one's personal liberty, and in doing so intended to obtain forced labor or services. Penalties for human trafficking in California range from 5 to 20 years in prison, and sometimes life in prison if violence was done in connection with the crime. There is also a monetary fines, probation, and having to register as a sex offender. There are more similarities between the 2 states with regards to human trafficking than differences. Both states border Mexico that is used for trafficking. Both states have a high percentage of illegal immigrants. Both states are ranked in the top 5 of states where trafficking is reported. Both states have put into place mandatory human trafficking training for policing personnel and personnel in hospitality positions. There are only a few differences between these 2 states. California has more forced labor trafficking, and Texas has more sex trafficking. California has mandated reporting of all trafficking cases in all departments, but Texas gets their data from the National Human Trafficking Resource Center. Moving forward, it is in my opinion that education about human trafficking. It is also in my opinion that this needs to be made a federal crime so that things such as money laundering can be identified and we can get to those higher up the chain for prosecution.